Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you enjoyed the 12 days of Christmas, and I do have new products to test out for you. But before we get into the product testing for today, I just want to address that I am opening up my second channel, which will be behind the scenes of these videos. So I will be showing you how I do my skin routines and what my skin looks like after doing all of these makeup videos for you. Even though you do see my skin most of the time on here, however, I will be starting my videos off with foundation and concealers already put on my face, so that you don't have to sit through the whole process over and over again, since I've already filmed my concealer and foundation routine in the beginning of this channel. So yeah, that other channel will be up and running very soon, and it's basically a behind the scenes of how my skin reacts to certain products, and I also will be doing some story times on there. I do have a couple of stories to tell you about what happened to my skin during the holidays, and as you can see, like, it's fine right now, but during the holidays there was something really bad that happened to my skin, and thankfully it's back to normal now. And yeah, and also I got new glasses. So if you want to hear about that, then go on my second channel, and in not very long, by the time this video is up, it should be up and running. um, so yeah, so let's get into the purpose of this video, which is testing out these brand new concealers that I bought from Cosmetics, and these are the high definition concealers. So I got a yellow one, a pink one, a skin toned one, a salmon colored one, and of course a green one. So yeah, I will be testing those out, and I know I said I wasn't going to do like concealers or anything like on the channel anymore, but for the purpose of this video is to test out these concealers, obviously. So before anyone says anything, down in the comments. So first I'm just going to start off with my favorite face primer. It's the e.l.f. Cosmetics poreless face primer, and I just put a little bit on my hand right here, and I put it in some spots on my face. And I don't know if you could see on my skin, but like, there are major dry spots, and that's not because I haven't been moisturizing my skin or anything. I'll actually be addressing this issue on my second channel, so if you want to hear more about what happened and why my skin is so scaly, then yeah, definitely go on my second channel, and I will be addressing those issues. So yeah, this video is gonna be pretty much a get ready with me without the rest of the makeup. So once your face is primed, then you want to go in with the concealers. So I'm actually going to go and get something, and I will be right. So I went to go and get my other concealer, color correcting palette, I should say. And it's this one that I've been using religiously for a couple of months now, and it's almost gone. So yeah, and I actually just noticed that I did not get a white one for the Pop Feel ones, so we will be doing without that today. But yeah, I just wanted to compare with the way that these were working on my skin compared to these brand new Pop Feel ones. So I'm going to be taking off the plastic on them. I did start yesterday, but I didn't get to finish, so I will be opening the rest of them. And let me know down in the comments if any of you have tried these before, what you thought of them, and if you think they're worth it. I was going to film this video yesterday when I got them, but unfortunately we are wintertime, and these were in the mail for I don't know how long in the mailbox, so they got kind of frozen and I couldn't use them. Okay, so we're going to start off with the green one, which is for redness and acne. Okay, so it looks like this. It's got the little brush at the end here. It's a soft but dense brush. So I'm just going to read the instructions on it, I think, if there's any. No. So I'm assuming you just push on here. Okay, yeah. And it just comes out the end right there. So let's get with covering the acne. It's very pigmented, which I'm loving, because this will definitely be covering my acne, and it's not as like oily as my palette, which I'm loving, because I did not enjoy the oiliness of the palette. So I also wanted to know how you guys' Christmas went, or whatever you celebrate for the holidays. Did you get to see family? I went to my boyfriend's family's place. We had a nice Christmas there. Alright, so the green one is done with. Next we're going to go in with this salmon color one, and actually no, I'm not going to be using the salmon color one today because I don't have dark circles. I just have like very light ones, so I'm going to go And with the pink one, oh, this one exploded. Okay. This one exploded a little bit, but we will make do. I'm loving the consistency of this product. So far it's got about an 8 out of 10, minus the mess of this one. And just for the purpose of this video, I will be using a high definition full coverage foundation. I'm going to be using actually a mix of 2 of my foundations to get the maximum coverage possible. And if you see me looking on the sides, because I've been having trouble with my camera, so it's been turning off on me, and I'm just checking to make sure it's still running, so that I don't have to repeat myself if it turns off. Okay. Okay, that's it for the under eyes. Then we're gonna go in the yellow, which is for veins and circles and bruises. So this one too is quite messy, but we will make do. So this one I usually use right underneath the pink. Like so. Okay. Then I will be using it closer to the outer corner of my eyes and the inner corners as well, because I do have some veinage going on. And on the forehead as well. Yes. And lastly, the salmon colored one. To cover up any unregulated spots. I like to use these on my cheeks. And there we go. Also on my chin. And I also noticed these are not very heavy, like on my skin, so this is amazing. And I would be using my silicone sponge. However, I've seemed to misplaced it during the holidays, so I won't be doing that. So I'll be using my Cosmet-Fx beauty sponge, and it's the dense one. And I'm just going to moisten it a little bit and get it prepped. And then I'm going to make the mixture of the Cosmet-Fx foundation with okay, this is the maximum coverage concealer, so I'm going to be mixing these two together. Yes, I'm going to be using concealer with foundation, and that's just my personal preference for a full coverage foundation routine that doesn't cost me too much. So I'll be putting that much on my hand. And almost the same amount of the concealer, and then I will be mixing them together with the sponge. And let's start. And whenever you're doing color correcting, for those of you who have just started doing color correcting, don't smudge over the color. Like, you want to keep that color settled where you put it, so just dab on the concealer and foundation. Like, you can smudge it out on the edges of your face, but not where you put the color, because you're definitely going to lose coverage. You also want to go down your neck . And like, if you compare this side of my face to this side of my face, it's pretty much covering it all up. Wherever I put the mixture. And there. So it's covered. Completely covered, and I didn't even use all of what's on my hand, which is very good. For concealer, this is dark for my skin today, but we will make do, and I'll just blend it out. So we do not see any of the redness under my skin, under the concealer I mean, and under the foundation, which is fantastic. So other than like the messiness and all that, my overall rating would be an 8 for these Popful Cosmetics concealers. The pros were definitely the consistency, the definite way that the brush was made, the density of it, and the softness as well. Also, the colors were very pigmented, and they cover up all of the acne that I had over here, and the light circles I had under my eyes. So yeah, the only cons were definitely the mess, but like that's not the company's fault. That would be the shippers' fault, which I will write to them about. And also I found like it didn't disperse very well like in the brush, but I mean that's probably just me not knowing how these work exactly. Also for beginners, I would suggest for them to probably write directions on the back, which they do not put. They put the ingredients, which is perfect, but they don't put the instructions, so I would definitely suggest for them to change that. But other than that, I do give this a definite 8 out of 10 stars, and it's definitely Demi-Ly approved cosmetics. So if you want to see more videos like this, then leave me a comment down below and let me know what kind of products you would like for me to test, and I will do them in a future video. So I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Put your paws up, 'cause you were born this way, baby.